will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So, obviously, he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Pacheco, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2-1 the count. Now here it comes. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's Miguel Sano as he rips it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start. Tommy McMillan, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The center fielder.
Stepping up now, Nick Heath. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Still no score. At the plate, Alex Kay. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Alex Kay.
And the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a liner. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Justice takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Brent Rocker. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Sam McMillan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Sam McMillan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, country boy Travis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Travis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. McMillan leads off second with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here earlier. Pre-game, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pacheco. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 66.
So here's the Royals DH, Ryan O'Hearn, runner in scoring position with two gone. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. So digging in.
Leading off for Minnesota, the third baseman, Roy Lewis.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Cavazos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
But the runner's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting 9.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box now, DJ Downs, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And there's a base hit on the line. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Luis Arias. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Christian Pacheco.
So coming to the plate, Christian Pacheco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box, Alex K, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 64 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 64.
Standing in now, Eugene Solari, and a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Here's the 2-0. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is hauled in out there in right, and that might be too tough to try to score on. And they get the double play at third, so they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. So stepping in, Hayes, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Number 36.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. Hayes aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 92 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Right there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's into third there with their second 3-base hit of the game. And that would seem to be a good time to show you the team leaders in triples this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. The 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box now, DJ Downs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Three and 1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Popped him up. McMillan shading to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins, the second.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And the run is in to score from third.
The center fielder, number 24.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another shot now. Christian Pacheco trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Arias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. Castillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Keith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Pacheco on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Settling in now, Sam McMillan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And it's fouled away. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Country boy Travis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Downs is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Heath has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Brent Rucker is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Royce Lewis. He swings and grounds it to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Number 7.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Popped straight up. Justice onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Ronnie Rojas. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you can tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 9-0.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Up next for Minnesota, DJ Downs, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Heath is right there, one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone.